Now, AMC stock had another very volatile trading day today. It was down, it was up, it was down, it was up. But the good news is we bounced off levels of support and we are reapproaching that $20 level at the same time that the NASDAQ and the SPY are bouncing off levels of support and beginning to move higher. So I want to talk about some of these levels that we may expect to see in the future. But guys, also, we need to keep in mind, okay, that we are not going to trigger an AMC MOAS. We are not going to crack the code to trading at 100% accuracy or making 100% daily winners and things like that. You can get caught up very quickly when it comes to trying to break an algorithm or going out and trying to guess exactly where the stock market is going to go. It can't be done. Okay, if you expect to make it in the market, you have to have a long-term approach to investing. So in this video, I want to talk about the benefits of AMC bouncing today, as well as the NASDAQ and the SPY. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, 5 free stocks, $1 crypto trade, $5 in free crypto. And then you guys got crypto exclusive exchanges down there as well. But, I want to jump right into this because we've got a lot of people talking about a lot of different things on AMC. And, this is no different than anywhere we've been before. And I want to address this, and then we'll talk about the levels of like support and resistance that we're bouncing off here in a second. But I feel like this needs addressed. We have been through so many different catalysts and triggers and rule changes, and this is it. We stop them from buying bonds. We squeeze. We see this fractal, this repeating pattern. We squeeze. We go down, we squeeze. We go up, we squeeze. High volume, we squeeze. Low volume, we squeeze. We've got every it doesn't matter what the idea is. Everybody's always going to say it's got to squeeze afterwards, and their new strategy is going to be correct. We've heard everything by now. And look, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you guys, buy whatever you want, trade whatever you guys are comfortable trading, but we've had strategies over the last year and a half now that have told you, if you buy out of the money calls, you're going to get rich during the MOAS. If you buy in the money calls, you're going to trigger a short squeeze and a gamma squeeze. If you buy puts, you're going to trigger a short squeeze. You're going to trigger the algorithms. If you buy bonds, if we stop these bonds, if AMC pays back their bonds, they're not going to be able to endlessly short AMC anymore. If NSCC 010 comes into effect, naked shorting will be even more legal than it currently is. If these FTDs get cleared up, if March 3rd comes and goes, if we file a class action lawsuit, if we get a GoFundMe, if we do this, if we do that. Guys, there has been so many different strategies on what we can do to trigger the squeeze. And I'm going to tell you this. This is going to be very boring. You might not want to hear it, but it's going to be a lot easier than a lot of these other strategies that you're being told. If you are unwilling to sell your shares of AMC, they can't buy them from you. Now, I know that sounds extremely boring, and it sounds extremely obvious, but they need to buy them back. And if you're going out there day after day, trying strategy after strategy to make AMC stock squeeze, and it doesn't work, and you get flustered, and you get tired, and you get frustrated, you're more likely to be emotional, and you're more likely to be willing to sell your shares of AMC. And at that point, they can buy them back, and they win. Now, guys, it doesn't matter at this point if there's 100 million or 500 million short shares. If we are willing to sell, they are willing to buy, and they can buy those shares up, and we don't squeeze. If we are unwilling to sell, if we buy shares of AMC, even if you're already saturated, you've bought as many as you can possibly buy, and you are willing to hold the amount that you have right now, they cannot buy them back. If the volume starts to creep lower and lower and lower because nobody is willing to sell their shares of AMC, it's going to be a very risky situation for the hedge funds that are out there and for the hedge funds that are short, because the days to cover is going to drastically rise. Now, I do want to talk about some of these levels that we're watching AMC bounce off of, and we're watching the NASDAQ bounce off of as well, because there's still a little bit. I know people say technical analysis isn't into play, but there are people trading AMC. It's not a 100% manipulated stock that nobody can win against. If it was 100% manipulated, guess what, guys? You would know exactly where AMC is going to go. If it's only going to go down, if it's so manipulated that it can't go up, yeah, maybe you should buy puts. In that case, if there's no chance that this stock is going to go up, you got to play it to the downside. And that's not the case. It's absolutely not the case. AMC can definitely rise, and it's bouncing off levels of support today. Now, we had an intermediary level of support in the mid-18s, and AMC bounced off that and ended in the upper 19s, almost $20 per share. It almost went green towards the end of the day there as the NASDAQ was bouncing. But the NASDAQ starts to bounce off of support at the same time that AMC starts to bounce off support. NASDAQ still has room to run before it reaches a level of resistance. AMC stock is sitting right there around that $20 per share mark. Now, it's very important to watch that $20 per share mark. It's significant in multiple ways, but since we're right in that area, resistance and support levels, they're not exact numbers. They are ranges. And we closed right in that range today. If we are able to break AMC back to the upside tomorrow, $20 holds the support. If we break down once more to the downside, $20 will hold as resistance. Beyond that, you're looking at $22, $25, $28, and $30. The way we stair-stepped down after rallying from $20 to $30 in a single trading day, I believe it was last week. We might have our work cut out for us with the amount of resistance levels that we have to break through going to the upside. And if we break them, it is going to be beautiful, because everybody knows what happens when AMC starts running. Excitement kicks in. FOMO kicks in, eyes across the globe start looking at AMC, the day traders flock to it, and eventually, if the gains continue, FOMO begins and the short squeeze begins. I want to know if you guys are still excited about AMC, and I know it's been tough. I feel it. I know it's been tough, but let me know. Encourage the rest of us in the comments below if you guys are excited about the MOAS and still believe in the short squeeze. If this button right here is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. You got Webull, Binance, Gemini, Crypto.com in the description below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.